he's tipped him off, or not tipped him off, tipped their cap.
So I didn't see the tipping of the cap. I saw the Garrett Cole where he was like, yeah, and then he got this one, he got that one. He changed the whole complexion of the game.
He
That's
smoked it like 375, or not 475. Excuse me. I
Hey
think it was
Phil,
actually 470.
tell me how much Garrett
like
Cole's making
1,300
right now.
square feet. Do what?
Tell me how much money Garrett Cole's making right now.
Oh gosh, what's he in, like the 300,000 or 300 million still?
Yeah,
Like remaining on his contract?
35 to 40 this year.
He's making quite a
I
bit.
mean, I know he's up there. I'll have
He
to
got
see him.
roped last night, so it's not paying off for him yesterday.
Didn't have that spider tag, man.
No spider attack. Well, shit, boys. Welcome back to Smoking the Spread, episode 6. Sounds right, might not be right. We'll have to edit that out if it's not right. I'm going with episode 6. Today we're talking MLB, a little MLB, of course, NFL offseason. Some NBA playoffs, and we'll wrap it up with some college sports talk. We'll intermingle some college baseball and some way too soon college football, because did you guys see that today? Did you see ESPN's top 25 came out? And
saw that West Virginia was going to
nine SEC teams, none of them Tennessee.
Yeah, y'all are. Well, hold on. It was 28th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, boo-hoo.
You tell me Auburn.
Y'all are gonna
Auburn with their offseason fiasco is at
10? What is
10?
Who knows, boys? Well,
I don't think were they good last year? I don't recall them being great. I mean, they were all right.
A little better than we were, but a little better than we were. They almost lost to Georgia State, like we did. Exact same team. They almost lost to Georgia State, but they caught a winner. They caught a red zone winner, like with 2 seconds left or something. I don't remember that.
That's some luck. I remember watching that game.
Yeah,
I think Hop is gonna have a great season this year for us.
I think so too. I think I don't see how Florida was up there. That's my biggest question mark.
Our coach is unknown. I mean, he's great, but he's been coaching at whatever small school he came from. Where was it? Louisiana, Monroe, or something?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
He's supposed to be one of the next upcoming coaches, but has he won any big games?
No. I think LSU is better than what everybody's giving them credit for. I think they're in the top 25, but they weren't very high. Like, they were barely in the top 25. I think LSU is a little bit better than what they're getting credit for at the moment, but I mean, it's Alabama and Georgia in that conference all day right now, is it not?
That's a bunch of athletes over there at LSU. I mean, the way they're able to get so much talent. I mean, you saw, they were on a down year. They can compete year in, year out. There's just some freaks of nature.
Their whole roster from the state of Louisiana without doing much effort. They just got to say, you want to come to LSU, and they start showing up.
And then what about Nick Jimbo in that recruiting class? Like, they could be so good.
Bro.
Was that dollar bills?
Dollar bills coming in handy for him.
Yeah, and
don't got that cash.
And I know it's been said on the internet a million times, but don't mistake Nick Saban's statements for him crying. That was him giving a warning to the rest of the nation. Like, if you want to start spending money for players, I will start spending money for players too. Like, just get ready. That wasn't him.
Are you not entertained?
That was not him crying about the new rules. That was him saying, if this is the new standard you're going to set, get ready. I'm going to play by it, because he's changed his team like 3 or 4 different times, and he wins. He went from just hit you in the mouth, like he just used to hit you in the mouth and run the ball for 1 billion yards every game, and then now he's some kind of West Coast fast-paced, like, athletic offense that. Ridiculous. He's got wide receivers, all 5 wide receivers going in the draft. Something like this. It's ridiculous.
Bryce Young, be fun to see where he goes next year.
Yeah,
He's gonna be a legend this year.
Heisman watch.
Yep.
Hey, it's gonna be good. Let's I gotta get up for just a second. You guys give me let's start talking NL East. Phil, we'll start with the NL East. We're going to make our way through the divisions. Just a quick recap if you watched any games this week. And I'm going to go grab my stat book. I wrote some things down. I left it sitting in the other room.
Nice. So, most of what I really watched was the Braves, obviously. We got to check in on our team. They're inconsistent. We got inconsistent there, I mean, we won 2 in a row against Cincinnati. But you start off kind of win one, lose one style, or lose one, win one, honestly, with where we are now. You go in, maybe a change of scenery works out. Nationals didn't do it. Now we're in San Diego, down 5-0, top 6. It's frustrating, but it's early.
Too early, though, dude.
It's way early. Way early.
Too early to be concerned.
Oh,
I am concerned about Fried's health.
Yeah, did he have an issue? I missed that the other day.
I didn't get to see the video. I just got an update. Took a ball off his knee, and they took him out of the game. I haven't had the opportunity to see if he's healthy or they're just taking precautions, injured. I don't know yet, but we should know in a few days if he starts.
Yeah.
But
Mets
one thing
have
about
had some guys going.
Matt Olson, dude, he's awesome.
Dude, yeah, what was it, 8 for 14 the first weekend?
Smashing. He is slow as turtles, so he can't run very fast, man. He was thrown out twice the other day.
At home, yeah. So we're gonna have in the same game. We're gonna need to talk about the humidifiers that they're using in baseball. Have you seen the people pimping home runs along with Matt Olson's the other night, where he hit like 2 to the warning track, but just pissed on, and then they're caught like 5-10 feet from the wall.
I saw that.
Gary Sanchez had one. Giancarlo had one last night. Just saying, maybe we got some more bombs.
We did. Do you guys
stop changing my game? Stop changing my game.
Do you follow the Tennessee Action 247 Sports on Twitter, the betting site?
I'm following anybody.
They put out a special today. They had Matt Olson to hit a home run boosted, and the reason they boosted it is because they said he had yet to hit a home run, and they got absolutely trashed all over Twitter and Facebook because Matt Olson has definitely already hit a home run this season. And
one the home run.
So they didn't give credit where credit was due, and they got shit on the internet for it. Where were you guys at though?
Hopefully no one took that bet because it's not looking good right now.
Who, Duval?
Anybody.
Oh, well, Phil, you took all futures and we're a weekend. You were a little frozen there. You good? Give me a little hand wave.
Oh, yeah. No, I was talking about the home run from Matt Olson tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're struggling offensive side. I've been to Petco Park. That place is beautiful, dude. I went there last season.
Hell yeah.
Where?
Well, I think the
San Diego.
I think the Nats started off a little hot. The Nats have had some good luck games where they've just put up some runs, look like an offensive powerhouse, and we know that's not going to be true all season. I think the Marlins off to a tough start, but I think they'll win some games. I think they'll be closer to 500 than further away than 500 once we get to the All-Star break. I don't think there's anything to worry about there. And I think Braves, Phillies, and Mets, it's going to be a fucking race.
Yeah, fuck yeah. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fantastic. I'm really pumped. Well, one, I took us to win it's the obligatory $25 bet you just do at the beginning of every year.
Mm-hmm.
So, Braves to win the East, I think I'll snag a whole $77. So, dinner on me.
$77 better than nothing.
With the Met, you're talking about the way they do the postseason now with the wild cards. Let's see, you got the first 3 seeds, first 2 get a bye, third seed plays, I believe, the 6th seed. So now you got an extra team in it. It's a third wild card now.
Yeah, you want that.
Who do you think makes? Who do you got winning the NL East?
Braves.
What about the NL Central?
Cardinals.
I'm gonna go Cardinals or Brewers, one of the two.
I agree with both those. What about the West?
Dodgers. And speaking of the Dodgers, what about old dude just taking Kershaw out after throwing a no-hitter through 7? That's ridiculous.
Fantasy Kershaw worked for me. I had a good night with him.
I understand it's the first week of the season, but it's like, let the man pitch until he gets up a hit. He only had 80 pitches. Dave Roberts, you're what's wrong with baseball right
Dave
there, dude.
Roberts sucks.
They still win the game?
Yeah, they were up 6-0 when they took him out, so I assume they won.
Yeah, the relief pitcher gave up a single the first pitch. He come into the game. Single.
That's hilarious.
Fucking idiot.
I agree. I agree he should have left him in, but at the same time.
Is 80 pitches. If he was at like 120 pitches and like it's Kershaw, maybe you consider taking him out. But at this point in his career, Like, I think I saw a tweet the other day. There have been over 260,000 recorded baseball games in the history of baseball and only 23 perfect games. You can't take him out in that situation.
Right. It's like he didn't even have 100 pitches, like you said.
No, if he's got a high pitch count and it's the 5th inning, yeah, pull his ass. But 6 outs away on 80 pitches?
Reggie Jackson gave Dave Roberts a hard time about saying the same thing.
I don't know if anybody will ever hear this that will appreciate it, but guy went to high school with is pitching for the Royals now. Already got a nickname on Twitter, Colin Slider. Did you guys happen to see that clip I sent you? Nasty 85-mile-an-hour slide piece.
Call those people frisbees.
It was sick, dude.
Yeah, Colin Frisbee. Yeah,
on frisbees.
So,
is he a starter or is he a reliever?
I dated his wife's cousin in high school for a little bit. I didn't know Colin very well, but we're both Riverdale Warriors. So, go Colin. Anyway, so back to this baseball thing.
Let's go on to the AL East, dude.
Rockies are on pace to win the NL West. You guys don't believe in the Rockies? You don't think Chris Bryant can take him to the promised land?
No.
I don't think Kyle Freeland can take him to the promised land. How's that?
Hey, Kyle Freeland, starter pack, MLB The Show 22. It's like a 68 overall. Throw him on the mound for the first couple of challenges.
Gotta be your ace. No, they got Jermaine Marquis their ace. Yeah. But have fun.
Yeah, pitching's just never really great in Colorado, right?
That's about all you do.
John Gray had a good year, but he was inconsistent as hell. And then Ubaldo Jimenez.
Okay.
And you take him out of Colorado and he turns to shit. That's fun.
Did you guys see the Yankees broadcast last night when they thought dude hit a home run? It is the funniest thing. So
would have tied the game, I think, right?
Yeah.
We got juice balls.
No, so it's kind of what you were talking about when we started this about the humidifiers, or whatever they've got going on out there. So guy, I think it was Giancarlo Stanton hit the ball. It, like off the bat, it looked like the thing was going 500 feet, like was not going to land in the park. The play-by-play guy was like, "It's out of here. It's gone." And then when Ramiel Tapia caught it, he waited like 5 seconds and he said, "In the glove." And it just went silent. He called it a home run and just pretended it didn't happen. And then about 5 seconds of silence went by, and he finally acknowledged that Ramiel Tapia caught that ball and didn't go over the fence. It was one of the funniest clips I've seen. Let those
people get it past them so he didn't just kill everyone with a heart attack.
Yeah, I could not stop laughing.
Sad news.
Like, could not stop laughing.
Check out the expected batting average on that thing. It's like 700.
Yeah.
Exit velocity was 105. Launch angle was like 27 degrees. Like, it was pissed on.
It was a rocket, dude.
He even pimped it. Like, he thought it was just. And then 15 feet from the wall. Like, come on. Not the first time it's happened this year. Not the first time it's happened.
Do you think it's the ball, or do you think it's just the atmosphere they were playing in last night?
I think everyone has access to a humidifier now. I could be wrong with that. But, I mean, Gary Sanchez did the same thing. I mean, there's been Matt Olson twice for us. We've had a few guys hit it deep. No, we're not the only ones, I'm sure. But it's also baseball. It's also early. I could be spewing shit out my ass.
I'm going to read you this American League center fielder stats right here, and you guess who it is from tonight's game.
Byron Buxton.
No, just wait. I haven't read him yet. He's 2 for 4. 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. And a 6-3 win.
What? Is it today?
Yep, today. This was today.
Mike Trout hit a rocket.
This is an American League center fielder who went 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. And their team won 6-3 today.
Stephen Kwan.
Nope.
Should talk about that guy.
It was your former Brave Christian Pache with the Oakland Athletics.
Oh, I saw he had an inside the park home run, dude. That was hilarious.
Trade. They're winning the trade, right?
No. I thought that was hilarious. Wells, you're an NBA guy. Have you been keeping up with these playoffs?
Yeah, I saw where Melo I think that's his name. He got caught smoking a blunt before the game and they lost. That was hilarious.
Some things never change.
Goofy, man.
But
Absolutely
the Hawks
goofy.
whooped up on him yesterday, though.
Ice
And did you see where Patrick Beverly was talking so much trash after they won the game?
Yeah. Timberwolves, Grizzlies. Timberwolves, Grizzlies. I saw that Carl it was Carl Anthony Towns' girlfriend like came down from the stands and was like hugging him after the game, and someone retweeted it saying "me and my man" after he puts up 7 in the rec center gym, and I was laughing.
Oh, that's great.
Is Zion back?
I don't think so.
Saying Ben Simmons might play in the playoffs this year.
They are saying Ben might play. So
Zion did some dunks and shit, and then dressed out with a killer ass chain.
Yeah. What's wrong with Zion? Because I've seen him practicing and going hard in the paint at practice, but he still doesn't play. Oh, I see what you're saying.
I don't know, man. I haven't really kept up with him. I just know that I haven't seen him at all.
He's injured, but he practices and he goes hard in practice, but he still doesn't play. I don't understand. Whatever. He seemed to have lost like 30 pounds, supposedly.
Yeah, so we have all of our official round 1 matchups. We got Jazz, Mavericks, Timberwolves, Grizzlies, Raptors, Sixers, Nuggets, Warriors, Nets, Celtics. I about said Celtics. Nets, Celtics, Bulls, Bucks, Raptors. Oh, that's back. We're back to the beginning. Bulls, Bucks. There's the last one. So I will start at the top. You guys give me winners. We'll go through it really quick, and I'll tell you if you're stupid or not. Jazz, Mavericks. I have Mavs upsetting I have Mavs winning.
I have the Mavs winning that series.
Yeah.
Luka's gonna go ham. He's gonna carry his team.
I want to. All right. Well, I mean,
Luke is expected to miss game 1, but be back for game 2.
What's wrong with
Luka controls the game. I'll go Jazz.
Going Jazz. All right, Timberwolves, Grizzlies.
Grizzlies. All day.
You gotta go Grizzlies here.
Yeah, I'm going Grizzlies. I'll throw this stat out. I think I've already thrown it out on a couple other ones we've done. But
4-6 without Morant or whatever.
Yeah, the NBA Finals champion, going back like 70 years now, has either been a 1 or a 2 seed. I don't see a 1 or a 2 seed going out in the first round. I've got Grizzlies.
As long as it's not the Grizz, I'm all right with it.
Grizz.
Losing.
Raptors, Sixers. So here's my.
I hope the Sixers win, but I don't know, dude.
Yeah, so I feel you. I feel like the Sixers should win. I hear nothing but like the Sixers have a good record. Sixers made the playoffs. The Sixers are a finals contender according to the national media, but I also have seen nothing but the Sixers losing and everyone trashing the Sixers all at the same time. I'm very confused on what to think about the Sixers. Wells, I know you're a Sixers fan.
Hasn't played up to potential the last like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
The first 3 or 4 weeks he was on fire. And like the last 3 or 4 weeks, he's been garbage. So it's like if he actually plays at the potential, have a chance to win the whole thing, but if he plays like dog shit like he's been doing, we could lose in the first round. Shit. I know he's not the whole team, but it's like Embiid can't score all the points. He puts up 30 every night mostly, but he can't just carry the team. Well, he can, I guess, but he needs somebody else to carry the team. And Maxi's young. I like Maxi, and I think he's going to be great, but we need Harden to step it up, dude.
Oh.
We need a 3-point shot. I feel like you need to relieve Embiid with somebody on the outside, but hey, that's just me.
Wasn't that what Harden was for?
Harden, but he's throwing up bricks.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
You guys, my coworker just texted me and said that he's sitting at the bar downtown, and he looks to his right, and Brooks Koepka is sitting 2 seats down from him ordering a drink.
Hey, Koepka's got a drink too.
Yeah,
Koepka's got a drink.
Gotta be thirsty, right?
Gotta be thirsty.
I just replied selfie or it didn't happen, so we'll see.
You just see something rare. You just see something rare in the wild and be like, you know what? It's got a drink.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that one time we partied with Waka Flocka. But anyway, we'll move on. We'll move on.
Yes. Necessities.
Well, I'm going with the Sixers too, just because this year, because there's no. I know there's good basketball players in Toronto. I'm not trashing Toronto right now, but because there are no A-list celebrity basketball players on Toronto, I don't see their games on TV. I don't think I've watched a single one, so I wouldn't be talking any facts if I talked about them right now. So I'm going off.
Fact about Toronto. You know how
More
Danny
focused
Green,
on the red light district.
Yeah, I'm going off my unconscious bias here and saying Sixers because I know them.
It took Danny Green like 2 years. I don't know if it was exactly 2 years, but he won a championship with the Lakers before he got his ring that he won with Kawhi in Toronto. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. Nuggets, Warriors. I think the Nuggets are good enough to win the whole thing, but they're missing a couple of their key players going into the playoffs, and they have been for most of this later half of the season. I thought maybe if those guys made it back to the squad that they'd run deep into the playoffs, but I think Jokic gets past the Warriors unless for some reason the Splash Brothers decide to turn it on here in this first round. I think the Nuggets win in 7 against the Warriors, but I don't think they make it very far. You guys,
Curry gonna play?
I don't even.
Yeah, is he back? Is he back?
I don't know.
He said he might be back for the playoffs, but
Yeah, it says Steph Curry scrimmaged, likely good for game 1. So I saw him in the news today. I didn't know what for, but I just have been assuming he'd be back for the playoffs.
I would love to see Jamal Murray back if with Golden State back. That would be one hell. It's going to be a good series, I think, anyway. That's going to be one hell of a series if everyone's healthy. I'll be rooting for Golden State because I threw a little preseason cash on Golden State to win it all before they got Clay back and everybody at solid odds. So I'm a Golden State Warrior for the duration of these playoffs, at least until they're eliminated, if ever.
I'm going Warriors win this series. I want to see Murray back. Hopefully he's back. He's one of my favorite players in the league. He's
fun to watch.
MVP.
MVP's going to be, and if it doesn't,
Jokic deserves it.
Rigged.
You got all 3 letters, one for each brother.
I think Jokic deserves the MVP.
You've not been watching Embiid play or seeing his stats. He's been going ham all year. I'm not saying Jokic
Both
has
have been going ham all year, though. It's going to be a good...
Embiid got first team all NBA, and Jokic got second team. That didn't really mean anything for the MVP voting, but
it sounds like it was a shot. That's a shot fired, Wells.
Well, if Embiid doesn't get it, let's hope he takes that anger and just takes down all of the opponents and then bring the championship to Philly.
It had shot-like undertones.
Devin Booker also got first team NBA. I saw it. I was interested with that.
Devin Booker has had one hell of a as well.
Yeah.
Good Lord, talk about someone who's fun to watch. Good. Yeah, it's nuts. I wish I had that kind of like athletic ability on that level. Good Lord.
All right, you guys want to go over Jokic's stats?
Let's hear him.
Made lotion.
Average points per game this season. What do you guys think? Take guesses.
28.
31.8.
Oh, Embiid's got the most points per game. He's at like 30.
Okay, so normally
29.4.
Okay, I was just say normally Phil is very spot on with these, but this time it goes to Wells. It's 27.1. So closest answer goes to Wells there. Field goal percentage.
I'm terrible on this. I'm
43.2.
I'll go 44.
So this is where you guys are disrespecting Jokic because his career, not just this season, his career field goal percentage is 54.2, and this year he's shooting 58.5.
Did Wells just price his right my ass?
He did.
I did.
Wells
I wanted to say
priced
60.
right.
What was that last?
I
What was that
didn't
last
want
guess?
to
Oh,
give him
43.2? I would take 40. Yeah, 43.4, Bob. Yep.
Rebounds per game. Give it to me.
All right, Wells, you go.
11.
What was that last one?
11.
12. No, I actually,
Think about it.
he's probably averaging a double-double, if not close. He gets a lot of assists and a lot of boards. I'll take 11.4, Bob.
Oh, Price is right. Wells that time now. It's 13.8.
That was me. He said 11. I got it.
Yeah. 13-8. And then last stat we'll go over here is assists per game. You're right, he is averaging a double-double. He's very close to a triple-double, but this one is in the single digits. That's a hint.
9.4.
Going 8.
Wells would win that one. It's 7.9.
Oh, so good.
Did you see a stat where he's like the first player to have I don't remember the exact stat, but it's like 1,000 rebounds, like 1,000 assists, and so many points.
There's a lot of good stats going around right now in the NBA.
Could be underselling his stats, but I know those 3 statistics were in the RAM, and he was the first player.
How old is he?
27.
Yes, I mean he can still keep going. I mean that's just ridiculous. It's another thing I love in the NBA is looking where Luka is on the triple-double all-time board. That cat's already top 10. That's nuts.
Insane.
All-time triple-doubles, top 10.
Stat machine who wins some ball games too.
Whatever he is. Nuts. It's nuts. It's a fun game to watch right now.
Yeah. You guys
I miss the defense.
Mavs need to get a second.
There's a lot of scoring. What?
The Mavs need to bring somebody in to help Luke out. I know they brought
poor Kristaps.
He's not doing much.
Poor Kristaps. Poor Kristaps.
Did you guys see Chelsea Freeman has her own line of baseball wife clothes coming out?
She already had the closing or something.
Yeah, Chelsea Freeman clothing collection coming soon. New styles. I still want to make your baseball wives look fire at games. Good for Chelsea. Good for Chelsea.
Did you see the one of the first responses to it?
No.
Some guy telling him to take her junk.
Oh, out of the battery. We don't want to see that junk. Go Braves. Yeah.
Her response was glorious. You go, Chelsea Freeman. You go. You go, Glenn Coco.
One of the Suns, I'm still a big Braves fan because they showed a picture of Freddie and his family, and Charlie, I think's his name, was wearing a Braves shirt right down in the LA. I guess it was their clubhouse.
You can't change your kid's allegiance. Like, come on. Charlie's a Braves fan.
He is. Charlie's going to be better than his dad.
That's when the real debate happens, is where does he go?
Charlie
what happens
Freeman.
if he wins a ring in L.A.?
He's going to win a ring at Ole Miss first, right, Phil?
Charlie?
Yeah, Charlie Freeman. Ole Miss Rebel?
Probably for USC. He'll probably, honestly, with the last name, he'd get drafted out of high school if he was worth his shit.
He's better than his dad, dude.
Yeah, he's worth the shit. When he gets to that age, he's worth the shit. So you guys think Elon Musk is going to own Twitter by the end of the week?
No, that Saudi dude, that's one of the majority stakeholders, shut it down.
Yeah, so I keep seeing this one video circulating, and I know nothing. I'm not an advisor. I do not even have a savings account worth the damn to my names. Don't listen to anything that I am about to say here as facts. But I heard that the statement that Elon put out to them, like the final offer, said that if they do not accept this generous offer that is 20% over the market value before he started investing 2 weeks ago, then he would have to reevaluate his stance as a shareholder, and he owns 10% pretty much. And so what he can do is he can either slowly start selling off and cause everyone else's shares to go back down to about $15 to $30 where they were 2 weeks ago, and then he jumps back in and buys a shitload more. That way he just owns more of the company anyway at a cheaper cost, or they just give it up to him and he buys them out for 20% more than what they are actually valued at. What's kind of fucked up is that I don't know what I'm talking about here. So I just hope that Elon Musk doesn't own the world one day. I think it'd be cool if he does some more internet memes and shit, but I don't think I'm ready for him to own the world. So,
hey, as long as it doesn't directly affect my daily life in a negative manner.
Same.
I'm here for the headline.
Same. We still don't have flying cars. That thing's like, where have those gone?
That just seems so asinine. It's 2022. Come on.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get
No flying cars. At least give me on like a railroad track where I can type in an address and just fucking ball shot my way there in like 5 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Do you remember what Phillip Rivers did when the Chargers moved to Los Angeles from San Diego?
He had a driver that drove him from San Diego to LA every day for like 3 or 4 hour drive.
He bought a van. Yeah, he bought a $200,000 Mercedes van, put a desk and a flat screen with a computer and Wi-Fi, like internet connection, in the back of the van, and he would get 3 hours there, 3 hours back of him is personal time to watch film, to surf the internet, play video games, do whatever he wanted to do on those 3 hours away from his like 13 kids.
Hey, no shit. I'm in.
Yeah, genius. That's what I'm saying. I want a big van or like some kind of luxury town car that I can always like surf Twitter, maybe look at some TikToks, record a video, watch some baseball in the back and then I get to my destination in a timely manner. Maybe even fire some emails, make a sale for work, do something.
He's basically just
not waste my time behind the wheel. Like
Elon Musk's vision. That's what Tesla's for, right?
Yeah, that and saving gas money, but electric bills are almost as much as gas bills, so I don't know which one's the bigger devil there.
So many kids' dreams early on, whooping that ass at the show. Like right before I was on my way to impress everybody in the world, to dick on people on Sunday. Like, oh my God. Hero. It's hero status, what he was doing.
Hero status.
Hero
status. So we're gonna play some sports trivia. We're sticking. We go one MLB question, one NFL question. This is intermediate. They'll get harder as the weeks go on.
Intermediate.
So we're starting with intermediate.
Before you start, did y'all see that Kyler Murray's agent pulled his offer with the Cardinals?
Did you see that Johan Camargo has 5 hits after not getting any last year?
That's awesome. Good, congratulations,
Margot.
Is he the starting third baseman?
I mean, Alec Baum may still have a mangina, and he still hasn't touched home, so I think they're probably splitting time.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it that said he hated Philadelphia after he played awful a couple days ago? Was that him?
I mean, be fair, if anybody made 3 errors and they weren't hitting too well or they were young, they'd probably get booed anywhere.
All right.
What was his name? I forgot the guy's name.
Alec Baum?
He's like, I hate this place.
Yeah, Alec Baum.
Yeah, he's talking about Alec Baum. Yeah.
Alec Bohm. Is they call him in Philly? Did you see that guy? Did you see that Mets fan who was like videotaping himself when the Mets had a home run in Philly the other day? And
the winner.
The Philly fan grabbed his phone and threw it into left field. Just took it right out of his hand and threw it right into left field.
To be fair, I'm never going to hit anybody over that. I'm not going to get in any physical altercations. But if that were to happen, like say after the infield fly that we were at, I'm definitely going to be tossing that on the field.
Yeah.
I would be getting in a fight. Somebody threw my phone in the left field.
That infield fly rule back in 2012. Horse shit. Anyway.
Yeah.
2013, 2012, right?
2012. That was a toss. And yeah, mistakes were made, but we survived the night.
All right. The first question's for Wells. Phil, you can steal it if that's what we're doing here. You can take over if Wells doesn't get it right on his first guess. Easy question, could be hard though. I know that.
I get 2 guesses.
Yeah, you can get 2 guesses. You get 2 guesses. I don't know if you'll get this one or not. I'm not calling you dumb. Just it's a baseball question. It's a West Coast baseball question, although it is in the intermediate category. I don't know if I would get this off the top of my head. Probably wouldn't. So, good luck out there, Wells. Are you ready?
All right, thank you. Let's go. Bring it on.
Name the current Seattle Mariners head coach.
I don't know. That's shit.
Manager.
I don't know, but I know Phil knows because Phil knows all these random facts about baseball.
I don't know there, man.
So
Depoto's the GM.
I was watching another trivia show the other day, and they were just asking straight up MLB head coaches, and surprisingly, not a lot of people know MLB managers. So I thought it would be fun to see.
That's a good starter. I know. Was it Joey Depoto is the GM or the owner or whatever?
Yes, he's the GM.
That's all I got. And then of course Mitch Haniger, my boy. Maybe he'll own the team. Maybe he'll be the manager one day.
It is Scott Servais.
Scott Gervais.
Scott Gervais.
Go ahead, write that down, Wolf.
Scott Gervais. Okay. How many years has he been there?
He has been there since 2019.
Oh, okay.
He was interim in 2019. He took over, and then he was there for 2020 and 2021. So this is his third year.
Fun fact about their home stadium: you get fried grasshoppers, or is it chocolate grasshoppers?
I think they're fried grasshoppers.
It may be both.
Did you try a fried grasshopper or a chocolate grasshopper?
100% I would, yes.
I think I would try it too.
Oh yeah, I bet it's probably got a good crunch to it. So Safeco Field, man.
All right.
Their jersey is beautiful. Blue.
Philip, we'll turn it around this time. Make it easier so you can at least guess. Derek Shelton is currently the manager for which MLB National League team?
Derek Shelton.
Previously with the Minnesota Twins.
He's a head coach. This is his first year.
Yep, he's a manager.
Okay, it's no one in the NL East.
Nope.
The Cardinals got rid of Schilt, so they had an opening. Padres, did they get Showalter?
I believe so.
No, that was the Mets. The Mets got Showalter. Obviously not the Dodgers.
This team has less. No, I won't give a hint yet to Wells.
What's going on in Colorado? I mean, it could be Colorado. No one knows what the fuck's going on there. Not even the front office.
See, I thought Colorado. I stayed away from Colorado because I thought everyone knew who their manager was. I'm an idiot, and I know who Colorado is.
I want to say the Cardinals, but I haven't thought through the whole thing yet.
Cardinals do have a new manager, but it is not Derek Shelton.
Is he out west with Arizona?
Nope, he's on the East Coast, and he was previously with the Rays.
You just said.
But he was, but ex-Ray and ex-Twin. It says it right here. They're back to back. Just another hint.
All my exes live in Texas.
Yeah.
Is he National League or American League? What'd you say?
National League, East Coast. His team is one of the 5 teams under a $60 million payroll.
Under a $60 million payroll.
Is he the Pirates?
It is the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Okay, that gave it away with under 60 million.
Yeah, East Coast though. I don't know about East Coast.
There's a lot of teams on the East Coast that don't spend money. We have the Rays, we have the Pirates, we have the Orioles.
You said National League though.
Yeah, that's true. But I was naming the teams under a $60 million payroll. It's like 3 of the 6.
Yeah, I mean you got the Indians.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay.
Guardians.
Yeah, Indians. That's called. They're the Indians. I'm sorry. Guardians.
I'd say they're the Guardians. I'd rather than be the Indians because that's what I've always known them as. But technically,
Chief Wahoo, man. Chief Wahoo.
As long as they don't change the Braves name, I'm all right.
Braves down 7-0. Not ideal.
All right, Wells, back to you. In 2020, Derrick Henry scored a career high in rushing touchdowns. How many was it?
I think I'm going to say 10.
Final answer?
Yeah, even though I think I'm wrong since you asked final answer. I'm still
Yeah, he scored 10 in 2021, not 2020. Phil, you want to take a go at it?
15. Said I got 2 guesses.
Rushing or total?
Rushing, I guess total. I get total touchdowns.
I didn't know if he had any receiving.
May have had 1 or 2, but not many.
I'd say 18. 18 or
Wells,
22. Those are the 2 numbers.
yeah, Wells, you were off with 15, incorrect. Phil, you were over 1 with 18. It was 17. He had 1 touchdown per. No, 1 point.
That second half in 2020 was fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
Went hammed for the Titans, dude.
And then
17
all of
touchdowns.
next year, it's just that dude's a force.
He's gonna have unreal this season this year because you didn't play half the season last year.
Oh, I hope he can stay healthy. I really do, because it's hard for. I'm not saying Tannehill's bad, but it's easier to transform his abilities, let alone any quarterback's abilities, when you've got that as your running game back there.
Tannehill is not gonna win us a game unless we have a run game with it. I just don't believe he's gonna do it.
And he won't win you a gunslinging game. He can manage with the best of them, but he's not going to win you an Aaron Rodgers gunslinging 40-40 game.
Oh, no.
No.
All right, Philip. The year is 2021. This quarterback threw for 3,563 yards, 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and had a 94.6 QBR.
What year is this?
Am I? 2021, the most recent season.
Carson Wentz.
Ding, ding, ding.
And they just shipped him to the Commanders.
Because he couldn't win a playoff. He couldn't get in the playoffs.
I think that's a good fit for them, honestly. They've got a really good defense there. They'll be in a down.
He would have
division.
signed a long-term deal with the Colts if he beat the Jaguars. He couldn't beat the Jaguars. Lost to him twice.
Think so?
If he beats the Jaguars 1 out of 2 times last season, he's in the playoffs and he has a 3-year deal with the fucking Colts.
He's not a bad quarterback. He's really not.
He just can't win the games he needs to win.
People just fucking hate him.
Yeah.
He's just very consistent. Talk about managing games. There you go. There's a field general right there.
Yeah.
And I can make all the deep, accurate throws, but you said what, 27-7? Come on, man.
Mm-hmm. The QBR is pretty damn good.
Yeah, and then over 3,000 yards. That's all you need.
In 2017,
Nowadays, it's like 4,000, 5,000 or bust, man.
it's crazy. Super
They
Bowl
can run
year,
game too.
Super Bowl year in 2017, he was 33. He had 3,296 yards, 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and a 101.9 QBR. And he only played 12 of the 16 games.
He helped my team to
13 of the 16 games. How many games did he miss? Because Nick
Foles
Foles
missed all the playoffs.
Yeah.
He won enough games where I got to the Super Bowl I
mean, shit, he could have won MVP that year and not even played any of the playoff games.
He was unreal that year, but he hasn't done much since then.
That was the year that Nick Foles won it all,
I don't know,
right?
man. Look, so in 2018,
He was on an MVP run.
In 2018, he was 21 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and a 102 QBR. In 2019, 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions with a 93.1 QBR. In 2020, not a good year in 2020.
COVID year.
COVID year doesn't count. Erase
Yeah.
it. 2021 again, 27-7. 2021 and 2019, pretty much the exact same season.
He's a solid quarterback. And he can win your team ball games if you have every other pieces around you. That's all I'm saying. Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl.
I think that quarterbacks are getting better. I don't think that like the old stallions. I mean, don't get me wrong. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, those guys were very special. But like all of the other ones, like a lot of the other guys from the late 80s up to the 90s and stuff like that, I don't think they were that great. I just don't think that like the game was as spread out and as fast moving, and so they weren't noticed as much. Like I feel like now you have to be pinpoint because you're passing the ball 25 times a game. You were passing the ball 8-9 times a game and running it 30 before. Like it's kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
more plays, way more passes.
but they get paid
sure.
for it, so I mean you can't feel bad for them. They get paid
20,
for it.
20 to 30 was your threshold. Now you see a lot of 40 to 50s, even higher sometimes. People in the 60s.
Ryan Tannehill's getting paid $40.9 million this year.
Yeah, you don't
Did you just
talk
say?
about that.
Ryan Tannehill is getting $40.9 million this season.
Oh my God! We release him. He's getting paid too much. He's not worth that.
Well, it's
Yeah,
24.9 of it's guaranteed. 24.9 of that is guaranteed. So
23
That
and a
makes
half.
it a little bit better, but still overpaid.
yeah, well,
I
what
give
that
him
means
23
is
and a half.
since it's guaranteed, that means they're on the cap for him for a little over $27 million, so they can't cut him because he would still go against their cap number, $27 million. So they would just have a big black hole there. So they're going to play with him because after this year they have an option to get rid of him without paying him out. So they're going to pay him his 40. They're going to pay him his big year. This is the year he's earned. To be fair, he's made it to the playoff. The Titans are 6 years straight to the playoffs now. Marcus did 2 of those years. Tannehill's now been this is year 4 or year 3?
4.
That was 3. So Tannehill, yeah, it was Mariota, yada yada yada. This might be year 5 in a row. I don't know. I can have my stats off, but yeah. I mean, he's made the playoffs.
Either way.
He's been to the AFC Championship game. He got a 1 seed as a bye. I mean, you can't say he didn't earn that 40.9 compared to some of what the other quarterbacks are getting paid, but
yeah.
I think the most ridiculous thing is what we talked about a few weeks ago. I mean, Deshaun Watson getting paid what Deshaun Watson's getting paid is just absolutely ridiculous, and it sets a precedent because, like, if you're going to pay him that, what is fucking dude in Los Angeles going to get paid next year? Herbert. What the fuck is Jackson? What's Lamar Jackson going to get paid in Baltimore this next offseason? They're going to be fucking billionaires playing football at this point.
Jackson's going to have a problem because he doesn't have an agent. How is he going to work his deal without an agent?
Well, when you haven't sexually harassed 22 women, you've been to more playoff games, and you've played more games in a row than that motherfucker over next door to you.
I'm not saying he's not good. He's great, but it's like, dude, you need an agent. Get your deal done correctly, where you get all
He'll still get paid just because of what he's done. But I mean, you're right. He may not get like $300 million, but he'll still probably get a solid chunk of years upwards toward.
He'll probably get 30 to 35 per year, but who knows how many years.
He'll probably get a good 235 mil.
All right, you guys want to make a gentleman wager on it? I think Lamar Jackson gets more than Deshaun Watson in his total deal.
I could agree with that, so I probably wouldn't take that bet.
I agree with the same, but how much is Watson getting again? God,
235, I think. Literally the number I said.
Yeah, let me
look.
That
was his extension after they traded for him.
Well, Jackson's gonna get more than that because Jackson's probably not going to sign anything that doesn't have that much.
He got 230 over 5 years.
I could see Lamar getting something like around that, if not, and we're talking that he's going to be a little bit over. I mean, give me 6 with an option and throw me about 254.
I think he gets 250 because he's going to get more than Watson, but I feel like he'd get more if he signs with an agent.
Agent gets 5%, but
I mean, I know you don't want to give
I
money,
agree.
But does he have the intelligence to write the contract and do all that work for himself and practice football and focus on football? I agree.
I think it would make more sense to put another brand on it, but his call.
I guess he doesn't feel like it's worth it. But
well, so you know what Deshaun Watson's contract nets him yearly, right?
And like $1 million this year, and then it jumps up a lot next year.
His average annual takeaway is going to be $46.5 million after guaranteed money and contract payouts.
That's so much.
That's starting this year?
Next year.
I thought he was getting paid like pennies on the dollar compared to what the last few years were because they set up like that. So
I'll look up his spot track in a minute to give the details. But right now on the NFL's website, the highest paid quarterbacks on average annual payouts. Right now, number 1 is Aaron Rodgers at $50.3 million. Deshaun Watson at $46 million. Patrick Mahomes at $45 million. And Josh Allen at $43 million. And then a Ryan Tannehill at $40.9 million at number 5.
Josh Allen's my boy, dude. I like the Bills because of Josh Allen. My boy Stephon Diggs. He's the man with the plan. It'd be wild if the Bills pick up Diggs' brother.
I've got the details of the contract right here, Wells.
Let's hear him.
Yeah, so this year at signing, when he signed his deal, so what was that, 2 weeks ago when he signed that deal now? So 2 weeks ago when he signed the deal, he got $8.9 million as a bonus.
Okay, what's his like?
His salary this season is $1.3 million.
Okay, I thought it was like 1.3.
2023,
40.
in 2023 it's 46 with another $8 million signing bonus. In 2024, it's another 46 with another $8 million signing bonus. In 2025, it is $46 million again with another $8.9 million signing bonus. And then in 2027, he has an option. So
he's worth all that?
That dude is getting...
He's great when he played, but he hadn't played in a year, so...
This dude's getting $57 million on average over the next 5 years.
He's going to need it because he's going to get sued, bro. They're going to take all his money.
All them damn civil suits.
Oh, yeah.
So Eddie Rosario dropped one in the outfield, then Manny Machado decided to go 5 for 5 and hit a home run. Nothing.
Do you guys want to know what his first 2 contracts have already netted him? Or do you think he's good with the money he's about to make?
150?
Because when he signed in 2017, he got $13 million when that pen hit the paper. With another $3 million in average salary over the next 4 years. In 2020, he got a $73 million signing bonus on a $110 million contract over 4 years, which he got paid out the signing bonus. The contract was voided. So he made $73 million not to play over the last 3 years.
He's doing something.
Must be nice. Must be nice. That's ridiculous.
The last year and a half. I said 3 years. That was bad of me. I'm dyslexic when it comes
to
even
year
and a half. Year and a half. 20 to 2022.
3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 60 years.
Oh, do you think he's actually going to play this season, or do you think they're going to suspend him?
And tell the MLB to figure out what's happening with Trevor Bauer before that.
About to mention,
did you see that?
Did you see where they extended his leave another week?
They just suspend him. He gets paid on administrative leave. When you suspend him, he doesn't get paid. I just don't understand it.
I don't know what they want to do. Is why they put him on administrative leave.
So suspend him or don't. You're just paying him not to play now.
Sure, I bet.
Ridiculous.
I think he's going to be good when he comes back because he was the guy that did all the spin rotation. But since they changed the ball, I don't feel like he's going to be as good. Not the ball, the little.
If he's kept up with his training, he'll be fine.
I think,
the little trick he used to do, the sunscreen and rosin or whatever it is, that helped his ball. But ever since they took that away, I don't feel like he's going to be as good.
I mean, we'll see. He's a major league pitcher. He'll adjust if he has to. I think it's the same. I have the same opinion on him as I have. I don't know. It's kind of different situations, so it's hard to have the same opinion. But when it comes to punishment, I have the same opinion. I don't think the MLB has a right to investigate this. I don't think they should be hiring secret agents or spies or fucking investigators to go find out what happened. I do think they have the grounds to suspend him for a very long time for making their league look bad. It's their league. It's not his league. He doesn't have the right to come in and pull them all over this fucking ordeal. You know what I mean? I think just for even having this entire situation be brought up and having the MLB involved in it is warranted for a large suspension. So I don't see why they don't just suspend him now, use that for grounds. I mean, you can't combat that like he did. He's made the league and the Dodgers and everyone around that situation look fucking terrible. So same with Deshaun Watson. I don't think you can say that he's guilty or innocent. Nobody knows that for a fact, but you can't say that it's not by happenstance that this whole thing fucking happened. So But anyway, let's not judge. Let's not judge. Let's just say that they brought a lot of fucking stupidness to the leagues, and we want to get back to playing ball.
Yeah, just play ball.
Stop
doing dumb shit off the field too. Let's stop doing that.
Stop using smartphones in the bedroom.
Check him at the door.
I still remember when Bob took out that game in Cleveland. He threw it all the way into center field. He was so mad. That was hilarious.
Things were thrown on the field during the infield fly.
Yeah, very true. Well deserved.
Same as the Ole Miss Tennessee game.
So did you see the MLB announcement today?
About that game?
No, what did they announce?
Because you know how they're not playing the extra game anymore if there's a tie?
Mm-hmm.
So they announced yesterday the MLB put out a report that stated that run differential during the 2022 season would be the determining stat if there was a head-to-head tie in the standings at the end of the season. While Game 163 will not be played any longer, run differential is not a stat that will break ties or determine a winner in a head-to-head tie at the end of the season. We are going on head-to-head records, intra-division records, interdivision records, last half of the season record, last half of interleague record, and then run differential will be used sixth if needed. I think that's fair.
That was just the postseason, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wish they'd stop and play one game, 163.
You think so?
But whatever. Stop changing the fucking game.
That's how they get rid of the ghost runner.
Yeah, Ghost Runner needs to fucking go.
That's just dumb. The runner on second is dumb. And extras. The bigger base is dumb. It's dumb. Stop changing the game.
What's about the bigger bases? I forgot about that one.
I'm okay with banning the shift because I'm old school, but I also understand why you shift. So, like, I don't care either way. Like right there, that'd have probably been a single or at least a infield hit, and because the shift, that's an out.
Somebody said Eddie Rosario's start to the 2022 season is the exact opposite of the NLCS.
Yeah, he just dropped the ball on the Manny Machado went ham on him.
Yeah.
He had.
Say Big T on Twitter saying it is taking everything in me not to be mad at the Braves 8 games into this fucking season.
It's hot in the Blue Jays, dude.
We have 4 hits and 2 errors.
My Blue Jays are going ham, though. I'd say they're my American League team if I had to pick one.
Like the Jays.
Smash dingers, dude. See, Bichette's actually playing pretty well this season so far. I said Bichette, if I pronounce his name right. It's actually,
Bichette.
Oh, it's actually playing well. He hit a bomb the other day.
That kid's awesome to watch. And then Vlad hit 3.
Oh, it's Vizio. That's the one that's kind of crap. I couldn't get him mixed up.
Yeah, Biggio's he's got a weird stance, but yeah, he's.
We talked about getting paid. We didn't talk about Derek Carr getting paid.
Yeah, he did. He got fat fucking paid, didn't he?
No, like the past, he has the most interception. He leads the league in interception the past few years. It's hilarious.
Really? Yeah, I mean, he was 23 and 14 last year, but he threw for almost 5,000 yards. He has 4,800 yards.
True hero. There's a fly ball out to right center. And this one is out of town. Lock it, cock it, rock it, restock it. TJ White gets the Fred Nats on the board.
That's the call of the year right there.
That was a call. Well, if we're listening to calls.
Call of the year.
I've got to play the Yankees call from yesterday. Let me find it.
What call was that from? I haven't heard that one.
The Yankees or that one?
One you just did.
I'll send it to y'all. That is a solid one. Here, Matt will appreciate it as well. I'll put it in the side.
big SEC weekend this week. Tennessee plays Alabama. We better whoop the crap out of them, dude.
We got South Carolina at South Carolina. We don't even know our rotation, so it's another week
Tennessee's
of figuring it out.
Going to Alabama.
No, you got it.
I think y'all beat South Carolina, I predict. But the
Gonna be
big
tough.
question is,
Our pitching's
are
bad.
y'all going to fire y'all's coach before the end of the season?
There's no point in that.
I don't think there is either, but y'all always talking about it.
That's because no one's satisfied.
I mean, that's understandable. Can y'all get anyone better at the moment?
It's the age-old question, Wells. If the answer's no, then shut the hell up, right?
All right. Y'all ready for this?
What is that the answer?
People have been doing it for like the last 6 years. It's nuts. I don't understand it. I like him as coach.
Swung on, there it goes. Deep left center. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. But caught. At the Tapia. Boy, I thought that
I caught by Tapia.
So Stanton.
He said that ball is gone.
Oh,
But caught.
Caught.
By Ramiel Pot. Oh. Ramiel Tapia, top 10 baseball name out there right now?
Why? Because Ramiel or Tapia?
I don't know. It just sounds like a name that would hit
Anji
bombs.
two foods.
Ramiel Tapia.
Ramen and tilapia.
It reminds me of hot sauce. Tapatio.
Hello, ramen tilapia out there in left field.
saw some fish. Ramen tilapia.
Oh, ramen tilapia. Tilapia ramen. Tilapia kama ramen.
I mean, that'd be very good.
Let's see. Best names. Apparently, I mean, Seth Beer hitting a walk-off home run on National Beer Day last Monday was, or whenever it was the other day. It was
his
fucking
last
epic.
name's Beer. I saw that the Arizona guy hit a walk-off. I didn't know what his last name was.
Seth Beer, there's my vote.
You know where he played
He's
college ball?
already this year.
Clemson.
What?
I was going to say USC.
Seth Beer was a Clemson Tiger.
Oh, you'll be
He was
nasty.
also a Clemson Tiger. My boy Strader, whatever his last name is.
Spencer Strider.
Third straight cheese, dude. Straight cheddar.
A few Parmesan pellets.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, has he pitched since that last time y'all sent a video in the group? I haven't really had a chance to watch as many games as I want, besides like on the weekends. He has a killer mustache.
Did you see they moved the Vols opening football day up 2 days?
Thursday. At 6
Yeah,
o'clock.
we
I
play a
believe.
Thursday, September 1st now instead of Saturday.
They're doing it so everybody watches the Vols because it's the only game on that day.
Yeah, it's on the SEC network. It's not national TV, but we play Ball State.
Still a lot of people will watch it because it's on Thursday, the first game of the year.
Yeah.
That's probably why they moved it so everyone can watch it instead of having as many people watch it on TV because we're not playing a big team first week of the season.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
and we get to bring out those new lights.
The new lights.
Yeah, they get the new stadium lights. Vandy had the cool lights on their baseball field. It was fucking sick. Well, boys,
That was pretty sick.
it has been a good morning talking sports, MLB, NFL, smoking the spread. Let's peace out here. We'll get back together next week and we'll talk some more. So, see you guys later. Thanks for joining.
Like and subscribe.